This is KPRN-DB, broadcasting worldwide from Southeast Oklahoma, USA to parts unknown.
Hey preppers, James Smith here. I've got a new advertiser to tell you about. It is ultimatepreppers.net. There's a couple brothers out of the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area that have this website. It's chock full of everything you need and at a decent price. Let me tell you, they've got a Mayday fanny pack kit for less than $30, a Guide 10 Plus Adventure Kit for solar power, 5-man tent for $89, tomahawks, GPS, go bags, so much more. Take a look at it. Freeze-dried food, supplies, you wouldn't believe it. Now, they also sell guns online, and they also have military surplus items. Now, new items are being added daily. If you order more than $100, items are shipped free. Now, they also do take PayPal, so take a look at it. It's ultimatepreppers.net. That's ultimatepreppers, that's plural, .net.
Don't get caught with your pantry down. Try the most delicious Just Add Water storable food from Go Foods. No GMOs, no preservatives, no trans fats, no hydrogenated oils, and a 25-year shelf life. Enjoy it today and save money. Share it with others and earn money. Store it for the future and invest your money. You can't find better food for less anywhere. Made in the USA and guaranteed 100%. Plus, try it for free and decide for yourself at www.lovegofoods.com. To try it for free, go to www.lovegofoods.com. That's www.lovegofoods.com.
Feeling like there are too many pressures and demands on you? Losing sleep worrying about tests and schoolwork? Eating on the run because your schedule is just too busy? You may be under too much stress, and it may be affecting your mind. Get your mental edge back with Nootropic Mind Power from mindregard.com. Nootropic Mind Power is not a drug, but a natural supplement. Its 12 powerful ingredients are natural and non-GMO, plus it's gluten-free, wheat-free, and formulated by Americans for Americans by an NSF-certified laboratory. Nootropic Mind Power is available at mindregard.com, spelled MINDREGARD.com, and comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. Free your mind with Nootropic Mind Power Cognitive Supplement from mindregard.com. Mindregard. Clearly see tomorrow and yesterday. Today.
Are you storing food? Many preppers are storing food for months and years, but only have enough fuel stored for days or weeks. Stretch your fuel storage by harnessing the power of the sun with a sun oven. Food can be baked, boiled, or steamed at temperatures of 360 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit with the power of the sun. Depending on where you are located, you can use the sun for 50 to 80% of your cooking, allowing you to preserve your fuel storage for rainy days. Sun-baked foods stay moister and have less shrinkage and don't burn. Sun-baked roasts are tastier and more succulent, and sun-baked bread has unparalleled taste and texture. Water can be heated in a sun oven for purification or personal hygiene. For the past 25 years, sun ovens have been proudly made in the U.S. They are durable, have a long life, and come with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. For a discount coupon, email podcast@sunoven.com. That's podcast@sunoven.com.
The truth is out there. Knowledge is power. This is the Prepper Podcast Radio Network.
Coming to you from the foothills of the Sheep Mountain Range and under the watchful eye of Mount Charleston, 11,916 feet above the desert floor, I bring you Homestead Dividends, a podcast rooted in common sense and practical knowledge, where home improvement, homesteading, and self-reliance meet. I am your host, Dan V. Welcome to the next and latest and greatest episode of Homestead Dividends. Today is roughly the 25th of January. We're a month out from Christmas, believe it or not. 2013. And I can't thank you enough for stopping by and visiting the show and listening. You guys have many choices with your entertainment and your news and your information, yet you've taken a few minutes out of your busy lives to spend it with me. I'm truly humble and thankful that you do that. Before we get started in today's show, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. First things, good news. My iTunes feed is fixed. Please go to my website and click on the iTunes link, and it'll take you to iTunes. On my page there, you can just click subscribe for free at Homestead Dividends, or you can just go into search for iTunes, go to the website, type in Homestead Dividends, and you can just link to it that way, and you can go ahead and listen to the show. All the podcasts from that point forward will be downloaded to your iTunes app on your desktop, and you can go ahead and do that. And then, of course, if you have a smartphone, especially an iPod, you can do that too, and you can have them downloaded straight to your phone. Just go to Podcasts, the little tab, the little app that you have in your iPhone, and click on Store. Type in Homestead Dividends. My podcast will show up. Click subscribe, and all of the podcasts are downloaded straight to your iPhone. And that's a couple of the easiest ways to go ahead and do that. And there are many other ways as well. And then, of course, you can go to my website. That's hdivs.com. Again, hdivs.com. And we can take care of you there. My podcasts are there. And while you're there, also hook up with my mailing list, join the forum, and connect to my RSS feed, or my really simple syndication feed. That's that little funky box that's usually orange with a couple of white squiggly lines through it. If you subscribe via RSS, every time a new article or item comes out on my blog or my website, it'll be forwarded to you. And you can know what's going on all the time. Because I usually do about a podcast a week, but I'm putting articles up just about each and every day, and many multiple times a day. You know, and just to go off on a little bit of a tangent here, I know lately a lot of my things have been a little bit on the political side, and I've been trying very, very, very hard to push past this. But at the same time, you know, this is an important time with regards to gun legislation. And while I would rather be talking about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees, I can't really worry about that stuff very much if we don't have our freedom. And to me, it's very important that we protect all of our rights as Americans. And one of those is the Second Amendment. And, you know, I really believe in the right to bear arms and to peaceably, you know, protect yourself and your family. Never had a run-in with the law. Don't have problems with guns. I don't use them. I've gone shooting a couple times. I love it. And, you know, have a couple guns, but I'm not a huge or avid gun collector. As you guys know, I'm actually afraid of guns, to be very honest with you. Probably was raised with almost too healthy of a fear of guns from my father, and that's certainly okay, and love him and respect him for it. So I'm not a big gun nut, but I am a big freedom nut. And so this is important. So if you've been really almost willing to tune me out lately because I've just been hitting, you know, this issue so hard, it's under attack. And, you know, I don't go hiding from controversial issues when the times get tough. It's very easy to be a Second Amendment supporter when there's no legislation pending or it's fashionable to be a supporter of the Second Amendment. Now it's very unfashionable, and we're under attack. And I'm standing up and being counted. You can hate me for it, you can like me for it, but I'm going to tell you straight up, I defend our right to bear arms and our country. I'm willing to go down with the ship. This is important. And if we don't have a country where we can actually defend ourselves, to protect ourselves, we don't have a country, and we're not really free. And that's how I feel. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. I promised that it looks like Senator Feinstein, who introduced some legislation, her bill does not have the support to pass and to ban certain guns, et cetera, et cetera. I'm hoping that's the case. I don't have, can't believe I would, any guns on her list, but I didn't see the whole list. But one thing that was frustrating on there also is because politicians are oftentimes hypocrites, did you know that she exempts certain politicians and government officials from the gun ban? If we are citizens, we should all be equal under the law. and that is truly disturbing. That there is an elite class that feels that they are above laws and legislation, and that truly, truly bothers me. But I'll talk more about that another time. Listen, before we get started with today's episode, I wanted to answer one person's email. And no, I won't use his full name, but I assume there's more than one Ed in the world. So, and in fact, that was one of my nicknames in high school. But we'll talk about that some other time. It says, hey, it's great to listen to your show every week. I found your show on the Prepper Podcast Network. Yes, it was the show Doomsday that got me interested, but I've grown past that, and it is the one I enjoy the most. I find that most of the thoughts you express are similar to my own thoughts and feelings. Well, that's cool, and you're certainly, I respect that, you probably are different on some too. So I want to say thank you. No, thank you, Ed. I myself am looking to get out of town and move into the country and slowly start a farming lifestyle. By day I am an entomologist, so I hope to start by growing an orchard and raising trees. Very cool. Would you have any suggestions, pitfalls, to be aware of while looking at purchasing property? It seems daunting at the moment, but at least my lady is fully on board, rock on, and not only supportive but enthusiastic. Thank you again for your show and information. Okay, I have a couple things that I would probably mention to you, Ed. The first thing is size regarding land. And I don't think if you're going to be serious about beekeeping, you should really mess with anything less than an acre. I know that there are people who are urban beekeepers, and someone who is allergic to bees myself, and having a child that I can only assume she hasn't been stung, probably because she's allergic to some of the other things that I have. I assume we have a similar, allergy panel if she were tested. I don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's right to keep bees on less than, an acre or two. So, people want to do it on a lot. That's between you and your neighbors. I think that's incredibly cruel or mean to your neighbors, having bees on such a small acreage. I think it's dangerous, and, you could be liable if a neighbor's kid gets stung by a bee and goes into anaphylactic shock. And, people can do that. I am certainly a big fan of honey. I am a huge fan of bees, and we have tons of bees in our neighborhood. We have an orchard just outside our plant across the street, and there are just boxes of bees. They're in those, and I don't know the technical term, but the white boxes, the typical traditional beehives, they're all over the place on that orchard, and God bless them for that. But that's on acres and acres and acres, and out of harm's way for us neighbors. And so I would strongly recommend that you consider at the minimum of 1 acre. And Ed, I would ask you this. Are you thinking about doing this in phases, or are you looking at a one-shot kind of shoot-the-works kind of deal here? And what I mean is, when you get into a hobby, usually you start out with lower-grade equipment and gear and what I call beater stuff. Like if you go into camping, you get the Walmart tent, and you get the Walmart Coleman equipment. And then as you kind of get into camping or, whatever it is that you're doing, then you start buying into the higher-end quality stuff that will last a little bit longer and, is a little more, efficient and maybe a little bit lighter.
This is KPRN-DB, broadcasting worldwide from Southeast Oklahoma, USA to parts unknown.
Hey Preppers, James Smith here. I've got a new advertiser to tell you about. It is ultimatepreppers.net. There's a couple brothers out of the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area that have this website. It's chock full of everything you need and at a decent price. Let me tell you, they've got a Mayday fanny pack kit for less than $30, a Guide 10 Plus Adventure kit for solar power, 5-man tent for $89, tomahawks, GPS, go bags, so much more. Take a look at it. Freeze-dried food, supplies, you wouldn't believe it. Now, they also sell guns online, and they also have military surplus items. Now, new items are being added daily. If you order more than $100, items are shipped free. Now, they also do take PayPal, so take a look at it. It's ultimatepreppers.net. That's ultimatepreppers, that's plural, .net.
Are you sick and tired of having your First Amendment harassed or censored on Facebook? Use no more, as we now have a new alternative to Facebook. It's called Awareness Act. Awareness Act is a social network designed for patriots, to be used by patriots, and is ran by patriots. Stand up and help in the fight to protect your constitutional rights. Patriots can create pages, blogs, videos, documents, articles, and so much more. We even have a unique news feed system that allows you to share, read, or connect with any patriot on Awareness Act. We are a dedicated tool for patriots to use against the tyranny our Constitution is facing. So if you're tired of having your rights infringed upon, come check us out at www.awarenessact.com. Again, that is www.awarenessact.com, the social network for patriots, not potatoes.
Whether you take me for the fool, I know that I can be. Whether you see me eye to eye.
Don't get caught with your pantry down. Try the most delicious Just Add Water storable food from Go Foods. No GMOs, no preservatives, no trans fats, no hydrogenated oils, and a 25-year shelf life. Enjoy it today and save money. Share it with others and earn money. Store it for the future and invest your money. You can't find better food for less anywhere. Made in the USA and guaranteed 100%. Plus, try it for free and decide for yourself at www.lovegofoods.com. To try it for free, go to www.lovegofoods.com. That's www.lovegofoods.com.
The truth is out there. Knowledge is power. This is the Prepper Podcast Radio Network.